What is up, Marvel Universe fanatics? It's Ash Rock back with another review. This is going to be on the Marvel Universe Avengers vs. X-Men 2-pack, She-Hulk versus the Wolverine. I know the next review was supposed to be the Kratos, but with the new MUs coming out, I had to make adjustments. If you're wondering where this hairy bastard has been the last month, I know, thank you everybody that private messaged me on Facebook and on YouTube about where you at, what's going on. Long story short, I moved into my new house, and if you've ever moved, you know shit gets absolutely hectic. You know, the funny thing is, you don't realize how much shit you really have until you actually move. I'm not kidding you guys. I donated so much stuff to Goodwill. I gave away stuff to friends and family. I threw away a lot of shit in the garbage. And then when I moved into my new house, I still had a ton of crap. I'm like, what is all this stuff, you know? Where did this come from, you know? Like, why do I have a shoebox full of movie ticket stubs from 20 years ago? It's retarded. But anyways, I am back. Another thing is, thanks to everybody that subscribed to me recently. Thank you so much. I'm officially 25 subs away from the 1,000 sub contest, so stay tuned to that. Let's get on with the mother freaking review. This is the 2-pack. Now, this was announced at the San Diego Comic-Con 2012. They had it at the panel, and then they said they had a bunch of 2-packs, Doctor Doom and a Future Foundation Spider-Man, different looking colors, and then a couple other 2-packs. And long story short, they said, yeah, these are available now, and I'm like, what? What do you mean they're available now? And then later on, somebody found them. Somebody on the Facebook page found them at a mom and pop shop, so it was pretty cool to see, I guess. I don't understand this distribution, to be honest. Wave 21 is already out in Asia, but not out here, and just crap. It sucks ass, but whatever. So we'll start off with Mr. Wolverine and his paint apps. Now, this is the old school Wolverine, the comic book that it does come with. Really quick, big ups to Fernando Tron for hooking me up with this, man. He was trying to get a trade for it. He couldn't get the trade, I guess, and then he ended up selling it to me loose. But really, really cool. So I don't have the packaging or anything, but it doesn't really matter. So yeah, this Wolverine is based on the 80s Wolverine, when the original Avengers vs. X-Men series came out. It is pretty much a Wolverine Origins repaint, if that. I don't even know if they repainted it, to be honest. I think this one already came out. Maybe it did a little bit different colors. But it's his traditional brown and yellow old school look. Really cool with the face, though. Digging the face big time. So let's zoom on that bad boy a little bit. So there you go. It's not too bad. Mine has some serious paint defects, as you can see. The claws are connected, which I really, really can't stand, but Configure has a video about how to separate those claws. But, I mean, really, not a bad job with the paint apps on the Wolverine. Cannot complain at all. So, yeah, there he is. So, for Wolverine's paint apps, I will give him a whopping 3 out of 5. So nothing super spectacular. It could have used a little more shading, but 3 out of 5 is what you get, Wolvie. Let's move on to the She-Hulk. Look at this bitch. That is one gigantic woman. God, yeah, I've never been so attracted to a green woman before. Honestly, she'd probably snap my penis in half, but that's beside the point. On to the paint apps. She's obviously green for the most part. She has this different jumpsuit. Now, this is different than the single-carded one that's going to be coming out. Different paint apps, and as I keep rubbing on her boobs. But completely different paint apps. So this is more of an old-school look. I got her flexing right now. The green came out actually really, really nice. My biggest gripe on this, and this, we'll get to articulation with the mold and everything, but I wish there was a little bit more shading, to be honest, or even muscle ridges. The one thing about that's amazing about figures, especially in the last, I say, nope, there goes Wolverine, in the last 10 years, is that they have the ability to really mask the fact that it's a figure. That's one of the biggest things is with paint applications and different articulation and things like that, you could really make it pop out a lot better. And with her, I feel like she's way too simple, just way too simple with the paint apps, with the green and the purple. I understand it's the old school look, but why not give her some shading, give her some wash around the ass or something. That big green booty of yours, baby. Or even in the bristicular area. Bristicular? Is that a word? I don't know. Whatever. Boobs. Let's zoom in on the face, though. Let's zoom in on that pretty little green thing. So she, yeah, I mean, I thought it came out really, really nice. She's got the green lipstick going there on the lips. The hair is also very, very nice. So very little shades of green throughout in the hair. So that's really, really neat, taking that big time. But again, I just feel that she is way too simplistic, man. I love the character a lot, and I was expecting a lot. But for her paint apps, I got to give her a 3 out of 5. They didn't blow me away with her paint, to be honest. And you know what? I might get some thumbs down for this. Screw you. I tell it as it is, man. I try to be as honest as I can with you guys, despite hype or, you know what I mean, whatever. So that's that. Now, articulation for Mr. Wolverine. He is obviously a Wolverine Origins figure again. So he's got this stupid hinge thing here. No upper biceps. He's got the swivel of the elbow. Hate that articulation. Fuck you, Dwight. He's got the single jointed elbow. And then this rotation here at the wrist. No waist articulation. You got the upright diaphragm. He's got the rotation on the head. Ball joint hinge on the thigh area. Double jointed knees. And then it rotates all the way around on the foot. Very disappointing with this Wolverine. I'm serious. I'm extremely disappointed with the Wolverine because Wolverine is one of my favorite characters, if not my favorite character. And they haven't done much justice. I mean, throughout the Marvel Universe, they really have not. They've constantly given us Wolverine Origins figures, which is complete ass. I'll get to all that stuff at the end, but his articulation, 2 out of 5. He sucks ass, pisses me off. Such a badass character, gets no love at all. Now, She-Hulk articulation, on the other hand, this is a new female mold. Okay, this is not the X-23 mold. This is a completely different mold. She's larger, number 1. And a little bit bulkier. So she's got the ball joint up here, ball joint hinge. She's got the upper bicep. She has double jointed elbows. That is, as she decks herself in the head, double jointed elbows. The only other figures that in Marvel Universe that have that is the San Diego Comic-Con Spider-Man and then the Ultra Posable Spider-Man. And I'm not sure if there's any other figures, really. I can't think of any off the top of the head. She's got the upper boob crunch here. No waist articulation. She's got the upper hinge on the thigh or on the leg, upper thigh muscle, double jointed knees, and then rotates at the calf, and it has a ankle rocker on it. Obviously, one gripe with this. Okay, I'm sorry, ball joint hinge on the head as well. One gripe. Look at that plastic. I know you guys see it. I saw it in the pictures at San Diego Comic-Con last year, I believe, or New York Comic-Con. And I thought maybe it was just a quality control thing, but that is some serious mess-uppery. That is just jacked up. I don't like the way that looks at all. The plastic kind of hanging off the side there. You guys see that? That's not. It doesn't look good. It looks so unnatural, you know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't look right with the plastic kind of hanging off there. I'm sure some customizers are going to give me some advice on how to get that, you know, back into normal shape. But I can't believe earlier I actually thought about having sex with this woman, with her green vajayjay. Anyways, that's a small gripe, though, honestly. It really is. Her articulation, I give her an absolute 5 out of 5. Phenomenal. It's about time some of the women get the treatment. That's what I give them on the weekends. You know what I'm saying? I give them the treatment all the time. I usually have to pay for it, but anyways, for her, 5 out of 5. Final score on this set, honestly, will be a 3 out of 5. Very disappointing with the Wolverine, and I'm grading it as a set, guys, so don't get all butthurt about, oh, what about She-Hulk? She's so awesome. They could have done a better job with her paint apps. And number 2, if you're wanting a She-Hulk, there's a single carded She-Hulk that's going to be coming out in the next wave. The new wave's coming out and right now, actually. It's been shipping out this week. But the next wave has the She-Hulk, I believe. So stay tuned for that one if you guys want just the She-Hulk. The Wolverine is definitely not worth it. Best Wolverine you could probably pick up, honestly, is the X-Force Wolverine. The original X-Force Wolverine. It has the upper bicep swivel and better articulation. and the Astonishing Wolverine, which is probably my favorite one. But Wolverine, I understand they have to utilize molds based on the characters. I understand with money and everything like that. But you know what? I think it's about time they give us a new Wolverine mold, because he is such a badass character. And if you're going to keep on giving us Wolverines, which they're going to do, I mean, I think there's going to be like 5 or 6 Wolverines coming out this damn year. Why not give us some new articulation? Give us some new molds. The guy deserves ankle pivots. He deserves, I pointed here and I said ankle pivot. He deserves wrist articulation, ankle pivot. I think he definitely deserves the upper bicep, and then maybe some waist articulation. But they keep giving us these stupid-ass Wolverine Origins figures, which were great back in the day, but a little disappointing now, to be honest with you guys. So, thank you guys so much for watching, as always. Thank you guys for staying tuned and, again, messaging me. I appreciate it. I love you all. Stay tuned for the 1,000 sub contest. And the next review, biatches! Biatches! The next review will be